Hey guys, Zero here on Impact here playing Ace Academy. In the last episode, it was a really interesting one. No, I'm not going to spoil it. I recommend you watch it. Link should be popping up on the left side of your screen. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. The library is packed, which I guess makes sense since exams are right around the corner. After circling the desk a couple times, I managed to sneak in a desk stall just as another student is leaving. I feel like a car trying to find a parking space in a crowded lot. After a few hours go by in a blur, Riley texts at one point saying the changes are done, but otherwise nothing eventful happens. There's all the studying I can do in one setting. I pack my tablet and wonder if anyone's available. After what Valerie said, I'm gonna go bother Yuna. Yuna pops in mind and decides to give her a call. I wonder if she's spending her reading week. She answers the phone almost immediately.
Hello?
Yuna.
Oh, I was in the middle of calling you when you called me.
Oh, what a crazy coincidence.
I know. I wanted to ask your advice about something.
About what?
Well, it's more something you need to see. Would you like to come over?
Sure, I'll be right there.
Great. I'll see you soon.
You tell me where you are, by the way? I have no idea. Oh, she's at her house. When we hang up, I head to my bike and drive to Yuna's house. After parking and knock soundly on the door. There's something on the other side of the door. It takes her a while before she opens the door a crack.
No!
That was strange. There are more notes and things that open.
Hi.
Hey. Wolf. Oh, that explains it. She's got a dog. Oh, look at the little puppy. Instead of the wiggling ball of fur trying to jump free from her arms. Puppy! Up in the arms and Yuna lets the pup hop into them. The tail slaps my butt with each wag as the puppy tries to bite kisses all over her face. You told me I had a dog.
I'm just borrowing him for now.
Borrowing? Yuna moves the... Wow, there's... I can tell this... I'm not going to say it, but this is a nice house. Yuna moves aside so I can enter and closes the door behind me. She puts the puppy down, it scampers to my leg and paws at my feet as I carefully make my way to the couch. Aww. She just sits down beside me.
Okay, not really borrowing. I've been volunteering at the local animal shelter since I moved to Isokaze. And when I found out they needed foster homes for some of their pets, I volunteered to take Mochi home with me. As you can tell, he loves people. And he's already been housebroken, so they don't think it'll be long before he gets adopted.
I may adopt him. Jeez, it's extremely adorable dog. Come on. Mochi tries fruitlessly to hop onto the couch and misses each time. After a few more times, he sits back on his haunches and whines. Yuna giggles and scoops him back up in her arms. He settles into her lap. How long have you had him?
About a week. Actually, I wanted to ask you about that.
Huh?
I'll have to give him back next week, but I don't really want to.
You want to adopt him? She nods and fondly pets Machi's head.
The house doesn't feel so big and empty when he's around.
Glance around the living room. The space is conservatively decorated. It includes a lot of photographs of her family. Antique vases, cabinets tastefully filled with space. I wonder if these are from family heirlooms or items passed down from generation to generation. Looking at all smiling faces of Yuna, Yudai, and their parents. I understand why Yuna feels alone in such a big house. She's constantly reminded of the past. What did your parents say? Yuna bites her lip.
I haven't told them yet.
Not even about the fostering the puppy?
No. I'm not sure what they'll say. We used to have dogs back when we still lived in the countryside, so it's not like I don't know how to take care of them. Maybe they won't even notice.
Mochi's plush bed is in the corner where the kitchen and living room connect. Compared to the rest of the room decor, these colorful modern toys stick out like a sore thumb. They might. She frowns and furrows her brow. Mochi seems to sense her anxiety and places his paw on her cheek to lick her face again. Aww.
Mochi!
Oh my god, this is adorable. Come on. She turns away, her face away, but laughs. Yeah. Just keep them. Come on. Just talk to your parents. I'm sure they understand why if you told them why. She wrinkles her brow again, then nods.
I suppose it can't be helped. They'd find out sooner or later.
Sounds like you already made up your mind.
Maybe.
She pauses.
It's not that I'm worried my parents will say no. I don't think they'd be opposed to the idea. I don't want them to think they're bad parents. I understand why they don't stay here for too long, and I don't want them to think I'm lonely.
Are you lonely?
It can be a little quiet.
Mochi yips and hops off Yuna's lap. He races towards his bed of toys, sliding on the hardwood floors. Aw.
I think he wants to play.
Play fetch. Let's play tug of war with him. Mochi grabs the thick braided rope in his mouth and I grab the other, and then tightly tug. Mochi pulls back out of his trailing wagon. I increase the pressure, and Mochi pushes his weight back onto his hind legs so his butt is in the air. He growls affectionately as he shakes his head back and forth. I gently let go on my end. A rope drops harmlessly to the ground. Mochi pauses and cocks his head to the side, asking for what I'm doing. You're too strong. Yuya giggles.
Mochi, you won! Oops, now that he's all wound up, I should probably take him for a walk, so he doesn't accidentally wet himself.
Yeah, that would be good.
Do you want to join?
Yeah, I glance out the window at the darkened sky. I should probably get back before it's too late.
Thanks for coming over.
No problem. Bye, Mochi. Yuya picks one of Mochi's paws and waves it around.
Bye-bye.
We both laugh as Mochi looks down as following confusion. What is she doing? Yuna grabs the leash and skews it around Mochi's neck. Then we leave the house together. She heads towards the park while I head back to my bike and drive home. Dude, that is awesome. To park my bike, I let myself into the house. The living room is empty, but I already hear lasagna. So there's everybody. Hear voices in the kitchen and hurry over. It wasn't kind of... As soon as I push open the doors. Nikki's bent over the table laughing. Yuki stands by the fridge laughing as hard as Nikki, while Uncle kind of chugs water looking increasingly confused. Oh, hi Yuki. I didn't know you were here. Yuki tries to compose the shelf while she sees me and rushes over to give me a hug.
Oh good, you're home. Oops, I got some flour on you.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not the first time Nikki's got flour on me, though. Uncle Kaider's are watering as he lunges towards the fridge and pulls out a carton. Did you give him some... I know what you gave him already. Yes. Are you okay, Uncle Kaider? He doesn't answer as he chugs a fresh glass of milk. Nikki finally composes herself to answer.
Aunt Yuki's making us Chinese food tonight. She ran one of the chilies around the rim of Uncle Kaito's glass when he wasn't looking.
Yes. He starts laughing again.
It doesn't hit you at first. Once it does.
It hurts. Uncle Kaito takes another swig of milk while Yuki giggles.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
I would do the same, to be honest. The laughter's effects as I find myself laughing with them. It's good to see Aunt Yuki hasn't just lost her sense of humor. Good guy hasn't Yuki played this kind of same prank on you before.
She has. That's what makes it so funny.
He keeps falling for it. Oh my god. Yes.
It's been a while. Cut me some slack.
You're losing your touch.
Aunt Yuki's been away for too long.
Nikki
Do
sighs.
you really have to leave again, Aunt Yuki? It's so fun when you're
Oh.
around.
I forgot to close the menu. Sorry.
Hey, are you saying I'm not fun?
No, you're fun too.
Although it's nice to have a change of fun.
That sounded awfully like a pity compliment.
Nikki giggles. Yuki visits the corner of her apron.
Actually, you'll all be seeing a lot more of me.
Kinda looks at her in surprise.
Really?
She meets his gaze and nods.
If that's all right with you.
Of course. I just... Does that mean you're really going to stay here?
Yeah. Unless there's a reason why I shouldn't.
No.
No hesitates. Nikki watches with bated breath. Her eyes are wide with excitement. I can tell it's taking a lot of self-control to keep her quiet. I'm unsure if I should even be witnessing this conversation. I think he seems to understand Uncle Kaido's spoken question.
Watching you with the kids, you've, changed.
Yuki,
Nikki can't hold it anymore and explodes.
Aunt Yuki belongs here, Uncle Kaito. Let her stay.
There we go, yeah. They both turn red. Well, Yuki and Kaido blush deeply. Nikki!
What? You clearly need my help.
Okay, I admit that, it's true. Let's give him some privacy. Begin to push her out of the room.
But
Let's get going, you. No buts. Just yours upstairs. Nikki allows me to lead her out of the kitchen into the living room. We both sit on the couch and turn on the TV. Oh, God. Again, the menu, seriously.
do you think Aunt Yuki will really stay?
Of course. Yeah, she always still cares for Uncle Kaido, and he still cares for her. I have a feeling that once she comes back, she won't be going anywhere.
I hope so. Then we'll be a family again.
I glance at Nikki. Hopefully, she's hopeful yet apprehensive. Again, we always been a family.
I know, but it wasn't the same without Aunt Yuki around. It felt incomplete somehow, like Uncle Kaito was missing a part of himself.
It's definitely be more interesting to have her back. We wait in silence. Every so often, Nikki can see glances at the door, but she doesn't move. I can't ignore the wish of the smell of kung pao chicken wafting out of the kitchen, and my stomach grumbles loudly. I kind of wish they were having the conversation after we already eaten. Nikki giggles.
Are you ever not hungry?
After I've just eaten, but like for 5 minutes. Her eyes widen as her stomach grumbles just as loudly. Now it's my turn to laugh. Luckily, we don't have to wait much longer before Yuki pops her head out.
Are you kids hungry yet?
Yes. Starving.
Then I guess we better feed you. Dinner's ready.
Yes. God, I haven't even eaten yet. Kung pao chicken. So much food I still want to try. I jump to my feet and race into the kitchen, but Nikki lingers besides Aunt Yuki.
Does this mean you're staying?
Of course I'm staying. There's no way I'm going to let Kato keep you kids to himself.
Nikki grins from ear to ear and hugs Yuki tightly.
I'm so happy! There will finally be another woman in the house!
Aunt Yuki laughs as the two of them join us at the table.
I don't know how you managed all by yourself.
Because I've been gone. It's kind of easy to deal with, and I'm gone most of the day.
Me neither.
Everyone's all smiles as we sit down to eat. I should just say, hey. What was that? After dinner, Nikki drank Yuki upstairs to show her the new dress she bought last week. I'm glad are watching TV. In the middle of the show, his phone dings with an email. He opens the email, his jaw sets. What is it?
It's an email from the PI.
I gotta sit up. You gotta sit up for this. What does it say? He holds up the phone for me to see, and we received the email together. Again, this comment does not share much, but stresses the accident might have been more than just an accident. The other driver has been spotted talking to Dad right before the car crash. Wait, someone wanted to hurt Dad on purpose? Captain's voice is grim.
That seems to be what the PI is implying.
Why would he want to hurt them?
I wish I knew. Wasn't the other driver someone your dad knew?
Yeah, Urza Wilson was Dad's colleague. They worked closely together closely on projects together.
Did something happen between them?
Not that I know of, and we can't even ask him since he's still in a coma last I heard. Wait, what? Kaido nods.
Well, the PI is still investigating.
He's in a coma?
I'm sure he'll have more information soon.
How is that guy in a coma? Can you explain it, please? No, this is making sense. Ursa and Dad work on the same projects together as long as I can remember. He always seemed like a nice guy. I can't imagine he would want to hurt Dad. Doesn't mean that Dad knew this was coming too, but how could he? He only left because Nikki called him. And what about Mom? Let out a frustrated sigh. I wish you could just tell me what happened. Wait a minute. Dad's research. Strange encryption. My core. Uncle Kaido notices the change in my expression.
What is it?
I wonder if I have to do something with my core.
Because of the weird thing it did during your first match?
Maybe.
If whoever wanted your dad dead was after your core, then you might be in danger. You probably shouldn't use Eagle again, just to be safe.
I have a match tomorrow. I won't go that far. All my core did was use that energy packs. At least that's what my professors does. That's why the referee's been disqualified from the match.
Extra energy doesn't sound like something to kill over.
Military applications, though. My thoughts exactly. I brought up my core for a different reason. It might be nothing, but our team engineer found a weird encryption from Dad in my core. She didn't think it was anything important, but I'm not sure.
What does it say?
I don't know. He nods. I try to focus on the TV show, but I can't start thinking about the accident on purpose. I think I'm just gonna go to bed.
Alright. Try not to stress too much about this. Promise we'll find out what happened.
Ask me on a weekly. Thanks, Uncle Kaido. It has to do with that energy, with the code and how the energy core can do that. With military applications in this, like in the world of Ace Academy, something like that could overload a military weapon and make it extremely devastating, or even worse, like a super weapon as well. Oh. After saying goodnight, I get ready for bed, then slip under the blankets. I close my eyes, trying to clear my mind. Excuse me. Man, choking here. But I end up running through every detail of the accident. I remember hoping to find a clue. Eventually, I fall asleep out of pure exhaustion. Tissue. I need a tissue. Slept off my alarm and feel unusually energized this morning. Today is our match against Akira, and after the training session yesterday with Coach Ivan, I feel confident in our abilities. This should be an exciting match. After getting ready, I waft down for my breakfast and drive to school. Let's go! Yuna stops me on my way to the pre-combat room.
Hey!
Oh, hey Yuna.
I'm glad I ran into you.
Does it run into me if you knew exactly where I would be?
Yes.
She grins and thrusts her tablet in front of me.
Do you mind filling out this survey really quickly?
Survey for what?
The session with Coach Ivan. Since yesterday's guest coach was a new initiative for Dashu, they like to gauge how valuable you all thought the session was. I've managed to track down everyone else, so yours is the last form I need.
Alright. Take a minute to fill out the survey. Once I'm finished, I head the tablet back to Yuna.
Thanks.
No problem. Kind of impressed that Dashu would go an extra mile to get someone like Coach Ivan to consult for a non-professional team. Yuna smiles.
That's one of the reasons I like them.
Wonder how they got him to agree.
Oh, it was easy. All I had to do was call.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I found his contact information online and figured it couldn't hurt to reach out. I asked his manager if this was something they'd be interested in, and luckily it was. Then I introduced the idea to Dashu, along with the proposal I put together. After that, it was just a matter of getting their approval and support with logistics.
You put all this together? Yuna blinks in surprise and blushes.
It wasn't all me.
But your idea was yours. Actually, you helped with some of the logistics for Dashu event before the Z concert too.
Yeah, but it was for stuff involving the team. I wanted to make sure you guys were getting properly introduced and represented.
I had no idea.
I was just doing my job.
You're doing an amazing job. Yes. She blushes even deeper.
Anyway, thanks for filling this out.
Sure, I better go now. Kara's probably about to blow a blood vessel waiting for me. That may be actually true. Go.
Good luck out there.
Let's go. Thanks. Let's go. I gotta make sure I'm ready for this. Okay. She waves goodbye before heading towards the stadium while I head into the pre-combat room. Quickly changed into my pilot's outfit and joined the rest of my team at the holo table. Kari is busy piling out the arena and our respective gears as everyone else silently watches. It's finally starting to set in that we're being matched against the top pilot at Ace. The confidence that was felt earlier wanes. After a couple more seconds, Kari takes a step back from the holograph and looks over at her handiwork.
Okay, this is what the war game layouts will be. As you all know, we'll be facing against REBORN, Akira's team. Mayu, can you report on their gear composition and weaponry?
Mayu nods and her fingers dart across the tall table.
REBORN is fully sponsored by Eludian Enterprises, which means they provide REBORN with the same cutting-edge weaponry that they provide their professional teams. Each gear is kitted out for specific purposes. That means, individually, they may have weaknesses, but as a unit, they cover each other's vulnerabilities.
So we need to isolate one for them to collapse.
Hold on. We may have actually lucked out.
Mayu shoots a question look.
Well, you know how they're smashing everyone in terms of points? Win or lose, they're still going to be the #1 seeded team.
Okay, how does that help us?
This happened last year as well. When REBORN was guaranteed the first-ranked spot, they subbed in their backup pilots.
Really? I didn't even notice.
It's not a well-known fact because their 4-man gear equipment is always the same. But if you dig into their pilot history, you'll see it. And the stats show that when they started putting in their subs, their overall performance did decline, even if it was just a little.
So, what you're saying is that we'll be fighting against their backups, since they already have a guaranteed first seed?
No, if Akira wants to go against me, he is going to be part of that.
Everyone but Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Akira's gear. Only he pilots it.
That's what I thought. Especially by show, he certainly provided the same input as in our previous matches as he did this one. Even when one of our matches was against his own roommate. This match must be really important for him. We can use this in our favor. We'll press any advantage we can get. Kari nods.
Agreed. Okay, so we can definitely use this to our advantage.
Kari changes up some of the notes on the hall table.
I have an idea. What if we employ the same tactic we did against Tatsuo's team? Focus down Akira.
No, because they'll pick off Mayu. No.
That won't work. Claw of the Wild's team is Tatsuo. However, every member of REBORN is going to be strong, even without Akira.
True, but Akira still surpasses the rest of his team in terms of skill. Instead of focusing Akira, what if we try to pull him out and play a 3v3 against the other members?
Who's going to handle 1v1 with Akira?
We all look at each other. Although none of us want to admit it, it's painfully clear that he wouldn't be anyone of us in a duel. I can do it. We'll not be able to beat him in a straight match, but at least we'll have my overdrive mode as our pocket ace again. Hikari nods.
And since we haven't used it since the qualifiers, they definitely won't be expecting that.
That's right. As long as you keep Akira busy, we have a strong chance
I
of
feel
beating the rest
they
of the
may
team
keep it in
and then having
consideration.
with Akira.
It won't be that easy, but I think this is our best chance at winning.
We hash out the details of the plan on Hall Table.
Remember not to immediately activate your overdrive mode when you start.
Of course. I'll be on time once it activates. It's 3 minutes. I should use it wisely.
Exactly. Let's recap then. We'll create distance between the three of us and Eagle, with suppressive fire. We'll make it impossible for them to even attempt to gang up. If they stick together, we can keep our distance and trap them in crossfire. When they start to create distance with one another, Eagle will hard engage Phoenix. And we'll do the same with our respective opponents. Positioning will play a big part. We'll have to capitalize on the fact that Akira doesn't have as much team cohesion practice with the subs as he would with the regular starters.
Hikari looks at me. Now, they may use their actual team.
You'll keep Akira engaged as long as you can, and we'll use the overdrive mode if it starts to look bad.
I nod.
That leaves the rest of us with 3-on-3. It'll be a tough match, but we should be able to beat Reborn's substitute pilots without Akira there.
What if Broseph goes down?
Valid concern. We should plan that out too.
Depending on the battle condition, it might be worth going for the saver points if things aren't in our favor.
You mean take out the weakened gears instead of going for a win?
Hikari crosses her arms but nods. I blink in surprise. Judging by the subtle look on her face, I can tell her this strategy has been ideal for her, but the Hikari from before would never have even considered it. She then looks at Mayu.
I agree. That would be the best course of action.
Yeah.
We win and gang up on Akira afterwards, otherwise we go for the safe points instead of trying for the win. Broseph fights Akira, we fight the other three.
Correct.
Sure nods. Okay, got it. My nerves are still jumpy. I feel positive about the plan.
We can do this!
Everyone stares at Mayu. She blinks, then pokes 2 fingers together.
I mean, if we try...
Team laughs. Ever since she got together with Sho, it's been a lot more. She's been a lot more confident. I'm really happy for her. Alarm rings, signaling us to get to our stations.
Let's go!
Let's do this. After one deep breath, I fall Hikari out of the room. Most matches during the reading week are pretty quiet in terms of audience, but today, the auditorium is filled with many people, if not more than a typical match.
2 undefeated teams, but only one will continue their winning streak. Entering first is Ace 204911.
Crowd thunders to life. They stare at to see people as they jump and wave from their seats. The difference from the polite applause we received as when we started is surreal. The energy fuels me. I can't hold back my grin. If this sticks what it's like to compete in the big leagues, then count me in.
Versus the team who requires no introduction, REBORN!
Stumble Stadium rumbles from all the cheering. The underdog versus the University Pride. I'd like to put aside my study to watch a match like that too. See these mechs. Badass mech, holy crap. REBORN enters the stadium. The gears sparkle underneath the lights. A sleek, pristine image of the monarchy of Eludian.
Are you all ready for this legendary showdown?
Let's do this. Crowd goes wild.
Then let's not delay this anymore. And begin!
Let's go! Stick to the plan and be vocal.
Roger.
Got it.
Okay.
Let's go! Let's do this. I get away from the rest of my team as I circle Akira's team. As I look in the mirror, Akira's team follows suit. They boost towards the rest of my team as Akira stays put. The gear shifts into defiance. Oh my god, he's got a scythe. Shifts into defiance stance. He brandishes his scythe and activates the energy blade. Oh hell. I was waiting for me. Did he anticipate our plans or did he just want me fight one-on-one? I think he wants to test my mettle, see if I'm worthy. Either way, it doesn't matter. All that matters now is I'm here and Akira's here. My teammates' voices fade into the background as they coordinate their attacks against the rest of REBORN. All my focus is on Phoenix. still keeping some distance between us to throw out my thrusters. Read my weapons, stare down Phoenix. Crowded nights out of sight of our impending showdown. Alright, Akira, let's see why makes you so popular. Match Eagle's thrusters and dash forward. Phoenix brace for the attack. Whiff. Oh! Oh, hell, if I could plus. Let's assume my blade. Phoenix moves to the side of the attack and swings his scythe against the side of Eagle. The shockwave sends me tumbling back. Thankfully, my shield took the brunt of the force, but I won't be able to sustain another hit like that. Oh, hell. I should have gone swing. Phoenix dashes towards me, winning his scythe for a carving. Dodge! His scythe is going to be vulnerable for close. Is not going to be able to dodge attacks like that. I'm not going to be able to hit me like that, but if I keep my range, I should be able to kick his ass. With reflexes, kicking motion, send energy to my side thrusters. With the rumble engines, I dodge to the side and send a powerful strike towards Phoenix. His shield shimmers to protect the gear, but it looks like he took a decent hit to his energy reserve. Pulled into defense and circle Akira, who circles me. We're both waiting for each other to make a move. Akira's first to break the circle. As soon as he activates the sword, so I do. Okay. Both swords to Our engine blades collide in a loud ringing which runs through the air. I grip my teeth and push with all my might as our blades stay locked in the battle of wills. Parry! Sweet beads on my forehead while I continue to control Eagle. Channeling all my strength, I yell to skip my lips as I force his scythe up and spin out of the way to land a swing on his back. The hit registers and Akira's shield shimmers dangerously. Yes! If I keep this up, I can think I'll win. Don't get confident. I can tell the roar of the crowd or if it's the blood filled near my ears at the time of the pounding in my heart. Shit. Ooh. Managed to block some of the force of my blade, but it's an awkward angle. Phoenix swipes wide again. Can't block. Ah, hell. Well, I will not be underestimated. If he thinks about to swing for the win, he will be sorely disappointed. I flip on overdrive mode and pray it works. The faintest shifting of noises and motions sounds in my cockpit, and my heart threatens to beat right out of my chest in anticipation. I am going fucking Super Saiyan, bitch! An eruption energy explodes from Eagle, and once again, looking at it, my energy sending over 9,000! Let a small whoop of relief and excitement, just as I feel as pumped and rejuvenated as Eagle. I have 3 minutes on the clock. See if even Phoenix can last that long. My fists glow softly from the overwhelming energy. So channeling energy, I ready myself to attack when something collides with Eagle and forces me to slide back. I know what's going on. Akira's team is trying to take me out. Phoenix wings extending his interior gear's energy. What? Akira's can't try to move. How is this possible? Phoenix races towards me and set me out of my thoughts. Overdrive against overdrive, no way. Phoenix maxes thrusters and leaps in the air. As he spirals down, I raise my arm and our fists collide. Waves of energy ripple away from us. Still clutching my blade from my other hand, I strike. Phoenix rolls to the side and dashes back towards me with the scythe raised. Our blades clash in a parry. Dude, this is badass. Since we're both in overdrive mode, it looks like we're back on equal footing. I clench my jaw. This did not go for me when we're simply on pilot skill. How should I play this? Delay tactics. When in doubt, follow the plan. I need to keep Akira out of the play as long as I can. I alter my energy output to play defensively, raise my blade in case I need to parry or block. Casually watch Phoenix, who activates again and rushes towards me. With my defensive protocol enabled, I easily parry his blow and return to my defensive stance. Phoenix charges forward again, swinging his scythe to the right, which I managed to block. Without a second hesitation, Phoenix spins and lands on energy fist into Eagle's frontal arc. My shield shimmers on it as it absorbs the blow, a blow that otherwise would have taken out Akira in one strike. Keep a watchful eyes on my stats. I won't be able to delay him for too long before he wear me down. That's okay. I stay focused. If I block blow after blow, which makes it through my defenses are absorbed with my shield. Even with no energy output on my offense or thrusters, Akira's skillful attacks are rapidly connecting and depleting my overdrive reserve. It looks like I won't be able to sustain any more attacks after this. Phoenix charges towards me with one last chance before I brace for the final blow. Oh! Phoenix hovers on top of me in mid-swing, but Reticle has disappeared. In fact, all his energy is gone. Did he just get depowered? This is very somehow. Although Phoenix can't move, Eagle still can. I glanced at the time. 45 seconds have passed. A wan smile graces my lips. Look at Eagle's core is still one of a kind.
Akira's depowered?
What? Are you serious?
Right. There's so much going on. No more time for dilly-dallying. Eagle, yes. With my overdrive mode still good for about 2 minutes, I speed towards my teammates to access the damage. Sure might have were depowered, but they took out one of the opposing gears and dealt decent damage to the others. Oh, let's kick some ass. Akira is struggling off to hold off the 2 gears at once. Her armor is riddled with dents and dings. She has definitely seen better days. I'm here. They go and armor back to back. We're both ready ourselves.
We can still do this.
Show them what Eagle's overdrive can do. Of course, let's go. Expand an energy field in front of us to block the incoming shots. Akira charges in, safe behind the protective wall. As soon as we are within melee range, we engage the remaining gears. My shield wavers as Akira duels one of the Reborn, but it hardly matters. Her blades are blur as they slice through the air, and she soon has the opposing gear on the defensive. My opponents can barely withstand Eagle's overdrive attacks, although he managed to get a few strikes in. I ultimately depower him. My overdrive mode expires shortly after, so I turn attention to Akira's battle. Now both her and the Reborn gears damaged. Ours is in much worse condition from the battle before. You can do it. There's only one left. You got this.
That's right.
Go, Cody!
Akira readjusts and readies her weapon as so does the other gear. They charge into each other and clash of blades. They seem evenly matched in their struggle until ours uses a sunburst of energy, overwhelming the opponent, and knocks back its blade away. Then she strikes. The blow depowers the enemy gear, but depowers Akira as well. She used all of her remaining energy to deal a final blow. The arena is eerily quiet. Even the announcer is silent.
Hold on, folks. We'll have to check the replay on that.
Hello, I'm still up, by the way. Air is thick in my cockpit. I'm acutely aware of how my breath comes in ragged pants. Please let us be victorious. An image projects on the stand billboard. Our and the Reborn gears blades are locked. I hold my breath as video unfolds. Our forces the blade away and strikes the gear. The gear depowers only, and only 1 second later, our depowers, which means
Ace 204911 continues their undefeated streak.
By the way, I was still up. Even though I had 1% energy left. The ground shakes beneath my feet as the stadium rumbles with cheers and applause. We won?
We did it, Broseph!
Oh my god, that was awesome. Curry lets out a loud cheer as my laughs. I stare out into the crowd and hardly able to register what's going on. The people, the noises, the acrid smell of burnt metal, it's sensory overload. But we did it. We actually did it. With the match finished, the gears controls are restored.
I think we can all agree that this was the best preseason match, bar none. Am I right?
Stadium thunders approval.
We'll have the replays available later today. For now, I'll have to ask our contenders to leave the arena so the next match can begin.
Before shipping out of the arena, Phoenix gives a saluted wave. Speaking of Phoenix, how was it also capable of overdrive mode? Uneasiness settles into the pit as my stomach as we return to our gears back in the hangar, make our way to the pre-combat room. That worries me. Still, though. I trust Akira, but still, how was he able to... That was overdrive mode. Not as powerful as Eagle, because his core could not handle it as Eagle could. I quickly change into my uniform as questions keep swirling around in my mind. When I enter the pre-combat room, I am alone. My teammates must still be changing. I try to collect my thoughts, but they're just scattered as before. But I barely register my teammates' arrival. She suddenly throws an arm around me and pulls me closer, nearly choking me. Joe!
You were awesome out there!
Air! Thanks! Air! I want to share Eagle's jubilation, but I can't stop thinking about how another gear Eagle can use overdrive. If only for a short while.
I can't believe we beat Akira and his team!
Maya's cheeks are flushed with excitement, and she wears a small smile.
We got lucky we won this time. It was a really close call.
Oh, come on, Kaori. We won against Akira! No matter how close a call it was, we still beat the #1 team at Ace!
That may be true, but they're still the #1 seeded team.
With this victory, we should at least solidify a position in the top 3!
I suppose that's true, too.
She lets a small smile escape, but clearly there's still something on her mind.
But isn't anyone else concerned by Akira's overdrive ability?
Hello, right here. How about the pilot that actually has overdrive? Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out, but as far as I know, only Dad understood that kind of technology, so how the hell did Akira get a hold of it?
If he knew about this, then he's got a lot of questions to answer.
Wait.
He never used it in any previous battles, so this must be a recent addition.
I need to talk to him. She nods. Glad my teams understand. With all these questions floating around in my mind, I can't enjoy a win.
Alright, you go take care of business first. But don't forget, today you are still a winner.
We are champion. As soon as we get all this figured out, how are we going to celebrate properly? Yeah.
We'll be waiting for you.
I'm going to see if I can still catch up with Akira. Steam nods and I head towards the hangar. Luckily, see how Akira's still there. Akira! Turns out the sound of his name and flashes me a smile.
Hey, I believe congratulations are in order.
That was an awesome match. Thanks. His smile is genuine, but something about him is different.
It's been a long time since I've had a match that close. What a rush.
Adrenaline.
That type of feeling is intoxicating, isn't it? It's the reason I want to be a professional wargamer.
Even though he lost, he's no better than his voice. In fact, now he speaks to me as if we're equals. Yeah, dude, like, I respect him now more. Like, yeah, but that's not what I'm here. Small falters.
What's up?
You went to overdrive mode during the match. How did you do that?
It kicks in automatically when I'm close to getting depowered.
Just like mine used to do in gel sets. How did you get that technology? Very small, drops completely on my tone.
It was an upgrade from Eludia. Is something wrong?
Yes, there is. There's someone stole my dad's tech. How did you get that technology?
I don't know. They didn't tell me anything specific, just that this gear was a prototype.
There's something wrong here.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I can get you in touch with them if you want.
I appreciate that, yes. Thank you, Akira.
Sure.
Yes, Akira has no idea. Hiron just threw his phone and texted me a phone number.
Here's the number to our account manager. Maybe he'll be able to tell you.
Thanks. Feel back, charging over and acting like kind of cold towards Akira. Of course he wouldn't know that was going on. Lunatic cares of large installations like a new core. All Akira would know is how to use it. I didn't get a chance to say this before, but that was a really great match back there. Towards the end, I wasn't quite sure what was going on to come out victorious. Akira smiles return.
Same here. Congrats again on your win.
Thanks. Akira glances past me.
I should get back to my team.
I nod and Akira leaves. As soon as he gets out of sight, I dial the Eludian contact number he gave me.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Zero Saros. I'm one of the pilots for ACE 2049-11.
Yes, I'm familiar with you and your team. How can I help you?
I have some questions related to Akira's core overdrive.
Unfortunately, I can't help you. I'm only involved in the team side of things. You'll have to talk to someone in the tech and engineering department.
I see. Is there a person I can get in touch with?
Your best bet would be to try calling Eludian's main number and setting up an appointment.
Alright, thanks.
Good luck.
He sounds like it's not going to happen. As I hang up the call, I quickly allocate Eludian's number. I try to keep my rotation in check as I wait for someone to answer. Finally, I reach the receptionist, who roughly inquires if I have an appointment or if I like to make an appointment. Oh god, that must have taken like an hour. Realizing I was going to get nowhere, I make an appointment to visit the office tomorrow. I'm exhausted and made no progress with getting answers. No, I think getting the appointment is progress. I text my team what happened and find them waiting in the quad. Probably you and I are there too.
Show got us up to speed.
With how long it took me to activate your overdrive mode, Eludian has got to be working with a prototype or have access to your core's blueprints.
Those thoughts, my thoughts exactly. How did they gotten those schematics?
I didn't give it to them. Promise.
I give her a weak grin. No, not what I'm implying, but still good to know.
Still, it sucks, Broseph.
Your nods.
I'm a little surprised the account manager doesn't know that information.
You know, looks thoughtful.
I think for larger companies like Eludian, it makes sense. The account managers are the liaison between the sponsor and the sponsee, so that's their main focus. They make sure the team gets what was supposed to go to them, so they don't need to know how that item was acquired or developed in the first place. The only time you see a lot of interdepartmental duties is when you're with smaller companies.
Does Dashu have a similar model as Eludian?
Oh, yes, definitely. Especially since they sponsor more than one industry.
Well, I have an appointment scheduled for tomorrow. Hopefully that'll be more successful.
Good. It's easier to demand answers in person.
Demand? Pretty sure that's how you get kicked out of a place.
He's got to be aggressive if he wants
Kari,
to get
I'll
any
handle
answers.
it, so
Otherwise, they'll keep passing
Respectfully?
him off from one person to the next.
respectfully, F off, please. Respectfully. Something is going weird is going on. I don't intend to find out what. My voice holds more confidence than I feel. I can't quite feel the sinking feeling in my pit of my stomach. Eunice nods and speaks gently.
For now, you should try not to stress about it.
Yeah, there's not much you can do.
You're right, I know. I think I'm gonna head home then. I don't feel much like celebrating. Team members and they're upset. The mood is completely ruined, which is too bad because this was the win we've been waiting for. Once I get to the bottom of this, I promise we will celebrate properly. Yeah, we say our goodbyes and head to the parking lot. Then I hop on my bike and head home. Uncle Kaido and Nikki are both sitting on the couch watching TV when I arrive. Hi, Uncle Kaido. Hi, Nikki. Kaido grins at me.
Welcome back. How was your match?
Actually,
Finally, you're home. I thought you were going to miss it.
Miss what?
The Moskers, of course. Did you forget?
In all excitement today, I completely forgot the Moskers. Impression must have given away my thoughts because Nikki shakes her head. I forgot. Whoops.
Seriously, how could you forget when your favorite actor, Leonardo DiCaprio,
Oh my god. Now I just got what Moskers mean. Ugh. Leonardo keeps making jokes about him, so I'm guessing.
To be fair, he's been nominated 5 times before.
That's not the point, Uncle.
Yeah, it is actually. It doesn't really matter. Snuggle in between them on the couches as the opening number starts. I'm partially paying attention to most of the nominations, even so often I peek at Kaido and Nikki. Kaido looks as engaged as I am, while Nikki was practically on the edge of her seat. Every so often she shot at who she hopes to win. Finally, it's the moment we've all been waiting for, the nomination for Best Actor. Leonardo DiCaprio is nominated for his role in The Apparition against a handful of people who no one cares about. Kaido and I look at each other in solidarity. Nikki leans so far in her seat, I'm afraid she's gonna fall off.
And the Mosker goes to...
Hold my breath as the manager rips open the envelope in the slowest way possible. Come on!
Leonardo DiCaprio!
Just hearing that just makes me thinking, what the hell, man? Nikki jumps up and screams while Kaido throws a fist in the air and shouts excitedly. Yeah, leave off the couch and jump up and down with Nikki. She throws her arms around me in a hug. You finally did it!
I know!
I'm feeling a little left out here.
Come on. Nikki and I glanced at each other and laughed. Then we each gave Kaido a high five. Honestly, Nikki, I'm surprised you were excited by this. You didn't realize you liked them.
This is a momentous event. What's not to like?
I'm forking answers shush with me.
Oh, he's about to give his speech.
Can I hear his dumb voice, please? Juventus soon out of graciously accept his officer and run through a list of thanks. And finally, I think... I'd like to mention how thankful I am we took care of global warming back in 2016 so everyone can still enjoy the wonders of... Oh my god, there's such shots fired right now. The audience roars in applause as Theo walks off the stage.
What a classy guy.
Yeah.
Nikki even get back on her feet.
Anybody want a snack?
Kaido perks up.
I wouldn't say no to that.
Same here.
Be right back.
She runs off the kitchen and returns with a pile of strawberries.
Ooh, strawberries.
You gotta make me... I'm actually drooling now. I'm hungry, can't help it. Uncle Kaido face lights up as he grabs the closest one to him. Without hesitation, he takes a huge bite, then catches himself as chocolate dribbles down his chin. Wait, is that chocolate?
Yeah.
I pick up a strawberry and pop it in my mouth. Cream filled.
I also have some filled with gelatin and cookie butter.
Oh, I'm so fat.
This is amazing.
She beams.
Do you really think so?
Yes.
He eats another strawberry in
Where
response.
did you find this idea?
I don't know. I was just thinking about how I wanted chocolate-covered strawberries, but I hate when the chocolate comes off unevenly or the shell breaks off when you bite into it. I figured this was a better yet still delicious alternative.
Okay, my mouth is drooling right now. I'm so hungry. I can confirm this. God damn it, man. Uncle Kaido eats another strawberry.
Do you think you can make this at the cafe?
Nikki eyes glitter.
Seriously? You think it's that good?
It'd be strawberry sweetness on the outside and maybe like chocolate bitterness on the... Oh, God, it's making it worse for myself.
Definitely. It's a simple twist on a familiar treat. I have no doubts it'll be well received.
I'd be honored.
Great. What do you want to call them?
Strawberry drink. Cup berries. They actually sound pretty cool. You should call them cup berries. Nikki wrinkles her nose.
I don't know about that.
Well, why not? Rolls off the tongue.
Cup berries.
Uncle Kai doesn't hate it.
It sounds kind of
Oh.
inappropriate.
Let's how about we just roll back on that? I may have screwed up. Pay no attention to that. Strawberry Dream. That sounds better than Fruit Suckles. What about Strawberry Dream?
That's not terrible.
There we go. Uncle Kai looks thoughtful.
It's vague enough that it can encompass all the different filling options. We'll think about it.
At least that's better. The other ones just I didn't even realize until after I clicked it.
Right.
Right. Well, since nobody here seems to appreciate my genius, I'm gonna go to bed.
It is getting late.
Kai just stifles a yawn.
Yeah, I think I'm going to turn in too.
He starts to get back up and pops his last strawberry into his mouth.
I thought you were going to bed.
I couldn't leave the poor thing to live on that plate all alone. Better that he's with his friends.
That is score is messed up. Yeah, definitely time for me to go to bed. Nikki giggles. It's getting morbid. After I help her clean up the kitchen a bit, I head upstairs and dream of dessert. I'm so hungry. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. That was an awesome episode. That was genuinely awesome. Although I am really worried where this is going now with, like, Eagle's core. Ludian has access to Overdrive. I'm starting to see a pattern here. And I don't like it. So guys, thanks for watching. My usual links will be in the description. Stay awesome.